Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. NFL playoff action continues Saturday, the late game. We've got Tennessee at New England. We had a home underdog in the first one. There's no home underdog in this one. You've got the Patriots laying 13.5 at home, and obviously we know the money machine that the Patriots have been. Ralph, this is going to be your best bet in this one. I'm going to go to you, Preston. Tennessee, they surprised Kansas City. First half, scoreboard looked like they were going to get blown out, but you and I actually were watching that first half game together, enjoying some chicken wings, surprise there. And we both commented how well Tennessee was actually moving the football in that first half, and they just kept shooting themselves in the foot. And they ended up getting the job done in the second half in, stunning fashion. But can they carry that to New England?
It's interesting because you mentioned we were watching it together, and I said I was probably going to have to back the Titans second half if they were getting a half point, which is what I thought the line might be, and it was. And that worked out, but your over somehow didn't get there. I think the Titans, I didn't know this to the extent that I guess it is, but Marcus Mariota apparently has been given the Peyton Manning reins after the first quarter of the last few games, and including the playoff game, to call the plays for the Titans. And if you go back and look, and the Titans have been really, really strong in second halves, and I've noticed that anyways. And I had no clue it had to do with maybe potentially Mariota just being able to have the feel and IQ of actually delegating what they're going to run. There was a run to Henry, actually, that he audibled to, like a 50-yard touchdown run against Kansas City was one example. But if that's the case, they're a team I'm going to be looking to back second half again. Maybe they go down early against the Patriots, right? They're a big dog anyways. Maybe get a better number second half. So I'm staying away from the side before the game. But I do have it circled, if it makes sense and the numbers match as well, to back the Titans second half again this week.
That's good information on him calling his own plays. And how about the play he designed to throw the pass to himself?
Right? Never been done before.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, and now let's talk a little bit about Andy Reid now that this game's gone. Now,
well, that was part of my thinking. When he's up 18, of course I'm betting the Titans second half.
Andy Reid took the play calling away from himself the last 4 games, and the Chiefs averaged 30 points per game. Yeah. Andy Reid took over the play calling in the second half. How do you like that? I mean, he should fire himself.
And Kelsey got hurt.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like watching Groundhog Day, watching Andy Reid. It's the same movie. I know that might be a little bit before your time, Groundhog
I've
Day.
seen it.
So should he coach at Jacksonville or Buffalo? No.
Unbelievable. Ralph, does Tennessee have a shot in this game against the Patriots? The one thing, what we're talking about and making fun of Andy Reid, that'll be just the opposite with Bill Belichick. He's not going to take his foot off the gas when he gets a lead.
Well, smart people in Vegas told me that if you're not sure who to bet on, you got Belichick and Brady on one side, you back them. And
27-8 the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, we talk about best bets. And while I'm using this as a best bet, it is not a best bet. This is a game where we're talking all 4 playoff games, and this is by far the weakest play that I have on the board. But I still, if I'm going to play this game, I would have to bet New England. You've got Brady and Belichick with time to prepare. You saw second half reactions. The better coaching staff wins the second half. While Tennessee crushed Kansas City, I don't think they could do that against New England. And New England's defense, the last 12 games, they've allowed 14 points per game, and they only allowed 2 of their last 12 opponents to score over 18 points. So, I think if you're going to hold Tennessee to that 14, 18 point roll, I'm going to bet that Brady can score 28 points. So if I had to bet the game, and again, this is my best bet, it's on New England minus the points, although not a legitimate best bet.
Well, I'm going to give you a couple points to back you here for New England. One, Tennessee, the last 3 seasons, when they're coming off an upset win, which obviously they did last week, they're 0-6 against the spread in the next game. Now, granted, we're into the playoffs and it's a bigger deal. But one other point that I want to bring out about Tennessee and their defense with New England. Remember who the defensive coordinator is. It's Dick LeBeau, okay? Dick LeBeau from the Pittsburgh Steelers all those years. Belichick and the Patriots owned the Steelers all the time with that defense. Belichick always spread them out, 4 and 5 wides, which creates mismatches in coverages. And you're getting running backs that are lining up wide, mismatches on linebackers. You're getting Gronk in mismatches. It kills the Steelers, and it's the same thing that's going to happen, I think, this Sunday or this Saturday night. Dick LeBeau can't change his spots. He is what he is, and we saw it in that first game when Tennessee played Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. I was really big on the over in that particular ball game because I said Pittsburgh's going to take do the same thing that the Patriots did to them all those years, and that's exactly what they did in that game. Went hurry up, and we cashed an easy over in that one. So I think Tennessee's going to, if they're going to stay in this one, they're going to have to trade a lot of points.
Tennessee's still a team that got outgained on the year, and Marcus Mariota has a 15-16 ratio. So, again, that's scary to take on the road against a team with prep.
All right, good stuff. Ralph says it's not a super best bet. It's a lean. He likes New England minus the points. I can't disagree with him. I don't want any part of the Tennessee bandwagon. Guys, if you want to get a 7-day all-access package at WagerTalk, just $99. Pick your favorite capper. You'll get all of their plays. That's football, basketball. Get it all. One price, $99. Don't miss a play. Check it out at WagerTalk.com. Don't forget, you like these videos, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and be sure to share it with your friends. We'll be back with more here at WagerTalk.